Hello, trainers, and welcome back to another Axie Infinity Dev Update. Today, we've got the update from January to take a look at. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Posted on January 15th, 2022. New, beautiful artwork to get us started. Key points. The Sky Mavis team recently welcomed our 100th team member. Progress on Origin and LAN continues to hum along, and we're gearing up for an Origin Alpha test launch in the coming months. When Ron. Happy New Year, Lunasians. 2021 was a seminal year for Axie Infinity. Over the last year, we truly came together as a community and a movement, which has provided us all incredible opportunities to realize our vision of an expansive gaming digital nation. Together, we will create an ecosystem that will allow each and every single community member to first and foremost have emotionally engaging gaming experiences, no matter their interest. We are working our hardest to rise to this challenge, to simultaneously grow our capacities in game development, community engagement, core infrastructure, and financial empowerment. Let's get into it. Land. We hope you enjoyed our end-of-year Project K update, but needless to say, we've been working hard at building it in the meantime. Currently, the team is focused on building out the Project K trading feature that will enable players to trade various resources with one another. Just to give an idea of how much effort goes into a major feature, the trading system will likely take more than a month to build. Concepts and modeling are all in progress for various assets such as buildings and items. Here are some recently created 3D models for items. And here, a couple of totems, including Jolly Crazy and Stella. Axie Infinity Origin. Axie Infinity Origin, also known as Battles v3 development, has been pushing full steam ahead, with a target alpha launch in the upcoming months. Here's some more in-progress power-up art. As well as a new attack video FX. Notice that the facial expressions that many of you said you missed in the last update for the current battles are going to be returning with even more emotion. Also be ready to learn more about the world of Axie with new lore that will be a part of the adventure mode. Here's a small sneak peek. Meet Bubba. Bubba was born in a quaint village near the Lunasia forest. As a young lad, Bubba marveled at the metalled frontier battalions as they marched through his hometown. This sparked his dream of becoming the greatest soldier in Lunasia. Though Bubba is a valiant fighter, his short temper and overly meticulous nature can create obstacles. When Bubba rages, his eyes flash fiercely with the intensity of an electrical current. Beware, the quickest way to anger Bubba is to mess with his brush-like tail. Growth. Growth has been moderate recently as the community gears up for a flurry of catalysts and launches in 2022. Our growth team is hard at work preparing for the launch of Axie Infinity Origin. Origin will have much easier onboarding than the current experiences, as players will be able to receive free starter Axies to start learning and falling in love with Axie before making any economic decisions. This means that new growth strategies will open up as the game becomes easier for our community to show to their friends and families. In addition, Origin will introduce new economic balancing features, such as vertical progression of Axies, which will introduce much-needed syncs for the economy. We are working on building a technical builders program and a creator program to make sure we can keep building together alongside our amazing community. For example, we are currently exploring how to create a referral code that will allow content creators and evangelists to be rewarded for the new citizens they onboard. We are also exploring how to structure a grant system for Axie community developers. Our esports team is excited to launch a second round of esports grants in the coming days. Stay tuned. Season 20. We'll be launching a balancing update for Season 20 in the coming days. We're planning to release this patch prior to the release of the season to ensure sufficient time for play testing. This should allow us to catch any unintended mechanics and consequences of the patch. This means that until Season 20 is formally launched, we may launch hot fixes. Once Season 20 is launched, the card statistics and mechanics will be static for the season. There may be extraordinary cases where a mechanic slips through, but in those cases, we will signal through our community channels in advance and ask for community input. That said, we expect this new process to significantly decrease the probability of such a situation arising. This happened in Season 19, and we heard your feedback loud and clear. This was the first round of balancing where we actively sought community input. We were delighted by the response and looked through over 40 unique sheets of suggestions. Many of these sheets were based on objective data and showed a commitment to the best interest of the game. Others were less polished, but were fun to look at nonetheless. We see this as one of the initial steps towards bringing the community closer to the act of co-creation around Axie. Stay tuned for more details in the very near future. Ronin. When Ron. Make sure to follow the new Ronin Twitter page for updates. Sky Mavis. The organization has been working around the clock to grow our team along all sides of the organization. We are now well past 100 team members, all of them focusing on different projects such as Project K, Origin, Katana, and Ronin. In particular, over the last month, we have grown our art team considerably, bringing on a number of new animators, concept artists, and 3D artists. We are super excited to see what these new team members are capable of. Some of their early work already speaks for itself. Take a look. We are actively recruiting across all parts of the organization, but have a stronger focus over the near term in hiring more game designers, writers, and those experienced with Unity. So if you know someone looking to change the world alongside of us, make sure you reach out. That's another dev update in the books. Thank you so much for joining me and staying tuned for all of the updates that have come out in Lunacia. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and follow the links in the description to stay up to date with all of our latest releases. We'll see you next time, and remember, Axie hard.